you know, a lot of people go down in history after years and years after they've passed away and they're done, and they don't even realize the impact they've made. And with Joe and Betty and Ben and Eric, it's like the impact is already there. It's huge and it's worldwide. Even when I was living over in Europe, you see Weider everywhere. You know, it's like, so I hope that they see the effect that they've made on the world, and I know they're very humble, but I hope that they look at everything out there and they pat themselves on the back, because they really have been the foundation for so many things. And I don't think there's a single person in the U.S. that doesn't know Weider. I mean, it's amazing. Quality, it's not a fad. You see so many things come and go. With the Weider brand, you know it's something that's going to come, it's going to stay, and it's because it works. It's not something that's just like on the bandwagon. It's something that's been tested, it's been proven by time, and it's a quality. Thanks to Joe and Betty for being so awesome. And I only met Eric briefly, but I think it's awesome. I've heard a lot of good things that he's doing.
So I'd like to thank Joe, Ben, and Eric for providing me and many bodybuilders that have come before me, not only with careers, but giving us other avenues to pursue. I've credit Joe and the entire industry for giving me opportunities that I've done in television and for being on game shows. Had it not been for my experience in bodybuilding and performing on stage, I would have never been cast to do game shows and other things that I've done. So there's a direct link to everything that I've done outside of bodybuilding with bodybuilding. So for them, I say thanks, and I hope to continue to doing what I'm doing and enjoying it. Excellence and a commitment to providing the highest quality ingredients and products to not only bodybuilders but the mainstream public. A lot of companies that are producing product out there for not only bodybuilders and mainstream America don't have passion. They're just run-of-the-mill business type guys that want to put out a product and they get some R&D behind them, and it's out there. With Joe, you got not only someone that was involved with the product early on, but you've got someone that is passionate about the product. You've got someone that wants to know how to make the product better. You've got someone that wants athlete input, as opposed to just throwing a product out there and just let marketing take over and, you know, hopefully it'll sell. So those are the things that I think you got with the Joe Weider name and the Weider Health and Fitness lines that have been out there. You get excellence, and you get people that have been in the trenches, if you will, that have been a part of something long term, as opposed to just coming in on the back end and hoping it'll succeed.
I would say congratulations on keeping your family and your business together and still loving each other, respecting each other, and being so good at what you do. I would say that their integrity has been impeccable. They've been held together through thick, through thin, through good years, through bad years. I really loved it when Eric became involved in the business. It means good quality. It means great integrity. People that have continued to be in a business, they haven't sold it out. They've kept the core as theirs. They've stood by it 1,000,000%. They've fought for it in good years, in bad years. They've done it all. They've run the gamut. Any people that can sustain any company or any relationship like that, and the people that they've kept around them as well through all these 70 years, it tells you that there's real integrity. And you don't know those things until many years have passed. You don't know how good a quality of something is, whether it's a human being or if it's just a product. But if you can put 70 years of people's lives into a company and people still stand by it, I think that's something to acknowledge and something to feel very safe about using the products and knowing the organization is trustworthy. They've proven it.
Ben Weider have been fighting to get bodybuilding in the Olympics. They've been promoting the sport since the early 60s. And they had so many opposition against them, because back in the old day, coaches would say, if you work out too much, you get muscle bound, you get stiff. And it got to the point it broke into Hollywood. And you have all the major movie stars having gym, working out, private gym. The message I could give is that the fact that Joe and Ben have followed their dream, they've never given up, and that even 70-some years later, they still left an impact on this earth, and that's why I'm glad to be part of it and continuing their legacy. But Weider has a name stand behind it, and over the years he promoted these real champions. They had an organization called the IBB. When it comes to bodybuilders, Weider athlete, when you hear Weider athlete, you know they're the ultimate champion, and they're at the height of the field.